Nominate the major categories for the landmark 20th Annual South African Music Awards, with some familiar favourites also creeping into the running for South Africa's most prestigious music competition. The nominees for SAMA 20 were announced amid great excitement and anticipation at Sun International's Carnival City. Now, newcomers, Gangs of Ballet, are set to rock the SAMAs with 5 nominations, leading the pack along with the perennial dance darlings, Mikasa. Now, to tell us more about the awards, we joined in studio by Given Ngwenya, the SAMA 20 Supervisory Board spokesperson. Given, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Now, let's talk about the SAMAs. What can we expect this year, first and foremostly?
It's going to be a spectacular event. I can proudly say that it's likely the outcome of it is going to be the most extravagant of this awards event that we've had in the past 20 years.
Looking at the nominations that you did last night, who are some of the front runners, you think?
Well, what happened last night was there was a process undertaken to vet the initial 20 tracks that were announced as Record of the Year favorites, and that list was whittled down to just 5. But the nominations themselves were announced quite a while back at Carnival City. Yeah. And you're asking me who the favorites are. You put me under a lot of duress to say, but I think in your intro you mentioned Gangs of Ballet and Mikasa, who should be the favorites purely from the point of view that they lead the packs in as far as nominations are concerned.
Now, there's 20 nominations, and that's the final pack. But how do you then deal with unsatisfied musicians and fans who feel that the awards don't recognize those who deserve recognition in the music industry? Is that a problem?
It has not necessarily been a significant problem. I think I need to put it on record and explain the situation as it exists. In these terms, the SAMAs are owned by RISA, an organization that enlists all the record companies in South Africa, more than 2,400 of them. So the process that leads up to the event that people are going to be seeing on TV is a process that's very inclusive, in which the record companies which represent musicians are wholly involved. It's the record companies that make all the rules, it's the record companies that are involved in selecting the judges, etc., etc. So we have not necessarily had a particular problem of musicians that are necessarily dissatisfied, but there are processes internally that are known to record companies as to how to go about addressing any dissatisfaction.
But what are the nominations based upon?
The nominations are based on the excellence of the recording artists' recordings or tracks. And it depends on from one criteria to the other. I mean, in as far as genre categories are concerned, that is the only basis. In as far as the Record of the Year category is concerned, the nominations are based purely on the number of spins or rotations on radio in a particular year that a particular track would have gotten.
How's the response from the public so far? Because the public can participate, am I right?
The public are most welcome to participate in the Record of the Year category. And they have been great thus far. I mean, I can touch quickly on the issue of ticket sales. As of now, we are 85% sold out. The votes leading up to the shortlist of the top 5 Record of the Year nominees have been coming in thick and fast, and would like to encourage the public to continue voting for their favorite track. Voting lines will close well into the award ceremony.
And when is that?
The award ceremony is on Monday night, and votings will be open until an announcement is made during the live broadcast event.
Now, I know that we have the details of the voting line and the SMS line on our screen, but just a reminder, so what do you do if you, for instance, want to vote for Mikasa? What do you do to
As an example, if you want to vote for Mikasa, then you have got to SMS the letter T for Thomas to the number 33123. SMSs are charged at 150 each, and there is a limit of 10 SMSs per mobile number.
Can you vote online as well or not?
You cannot vote online. There's only one voting mechanism, and that is via SMS, which is the most accessible for our people.
So, where's the final event taking place?
The event is taking place at the Sun City Resort on Monday night. It will be televised live on SABC 1 from 8:30 in the evening.
Thank you so much for your time. Given Gwenya from SAMA joining us here in studio. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, great. And good luck with the SAMAs.
Thank you very much.
Well, there you have it. It's time for the SAMAs of Kenya. That was Given Gwenya, the SAMA 20 Supervisory Board spokesperson, right here in studio with us.